to the Almighty to bestow upon me His truth, His wisdom, that I may be worthy of conveying His message, and so, inshallah, sanctify His name and bring peace to the world. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings. We have come representatives of the Jewish communities from throughout the world, Jews who are suffering under the occupation in Al-Quds in Jerusalem. From Jews right here in the U.S., in New York, we are Jews around the world who are practicing what Judaism is, and what Judaism isn't is occupation. Every day we come out to stand up and state and scream the unambiguous claim, the truth. What is that? Judaism does not permit us to steal, that does not permit us to occupy. We are not permitted to have this derelict, this kafir in Arabic, this rebellion against God called the Zionist state of Israel. It is not permitted according to the Jewish law. No way! Judaism is a religion of 3,000 years. Zionism is a movement of 100-odd years. They have power. Nobody is going to tell the world that they don't have power. But their power is the satanic power that is murdering kids, innocent children, that are standing in the heat that is beyond this heat, that goes in the rain and the cold, that are crying from hunger and suffering. That is what Zionism is. They are the power of the Satan, nothing less, nothing more. Therefore, we as Jews, we want the world to know, when you say that you are supporting people who are suffering because of anti-Semitism, you are insulting the Jewish people who have died at the hands of the Nazis. You are insulting the Jewish people around the world who are suffering anti-Semitism. When people go out and murder and oppress, they cannot justify this with anti-Semitism. They cannot justify this with the satanic world and telling the world that they have the right to do what they're doing. Ask any of the Torah authorities around the world. Ask anybody with the logic that God gave them. Is this anti-Semitism? No. This is simple. It's the basics of logic that a child was born with. They are committing genocide. They are killing. They are murdering. They are committing what is called anti-Jewish. Zionism and the state of Israel is the personification of anti-Semitism. Zionism scorns the Torah. They scorn all the words of the Torah that tells us not to have a Jewish state since the destruction of the temple 2,000 years ago. We are forbidden to have 1 inch of Jewish sovereignty, and we obeyed this. Whereas Jews, we respected the words of God till Zionism came. They came and spit at Judaism. They created a state, and how? By confiscating the land and the rights of others. We will not be silent. We will not forgive our Judaism being stolen. We will not be silent because we are Jews. We are here today. Because we are Jews, we will never accept the existence of this occupation, and we plead with the leaders of the world. Please do not be intimidated. Do not be intimidated by the power of the Zionists. Turn and respect to the Jewish leaders in Al-Quds and around the world who serve and keep the Torah, who state Judaism is subservience to God. Zionism is occupation. Zionism is to show ingratitude to the Arabs and Muslims who took us in for hundreds and hundreds of years. We lived together with the Muslims. We were taken and embraced by the Crusades and Inquisition. As the speaker of far before me said, said, Al-Sadid, he took out the Jews, he threw out the people, the Crusades, and he took in the Jews, and the Jews flourished in Palestine for hundreds and hundreds of years. How dare the Zionists vilify and dehumanize the people who are so good to us? We will not be silent. We plead with you, everybody, do not be intimidated. Speak up, speak out. Let us pray to God to bring a speedy and peaceful end of this occupation. But till that day comes, dare us not be silent, and let us influence our leaders, the political leaders, to please step up to the plate. They shouldn't have to be embarrassed of their children and grandchildren. They should say, we did what is right. We stopped the occupation now. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must